The exam
No,
is coming closer.
we have a scheduled meeting tomorrow, so I am excited.
Good to have you. Good to have you. Let's go through. We have Harpriya, Akhil is here, Rahul Kumar is here, Sanath is here, Rachit. Few more people coming in. Hey, thanks all for being here. This is a Sunday prayer where we meet frequently to talk about how things are moving. It's not about PMP. Beyond that, hope your life is good, doing well. Yeah, okay. Money is crediting every month. Somehow money is going out every month. Yeah, it comes and goes out, comes and goes out. Somehow I'm managing Shri. Is it true for some of us? All right, good. Meantime, there is a target for PMP always on our back. Okay, first, thanks for being here. I have some people from YouTube also watching. Hey, hello, everyone. This is Sunday prayers. We meet every Sunday to talk about how things are moving. Primarily talks about PMP. Some people are PMI-ACP certified people, right? The people who go for ACP certification. I have some people getting for scaled agile certification. Okay. But the majority will be PMP because that's a big fish in the market. Big fish, yeah, of course. It has its own size, it has its own effort. Yeah, scaled agile has its value, ACP has its value, but again, yeah, iTuna, shark has its own value. So one of the shark in the tank is PMP. What we do in this meeting, we talk about few success points. If someone who cleared PMP, they come in here, they talk about, hey, we do talk about questions primarily. I would bring up a couple of questions to see how to solve this question as a team. You know what? When we solve as a team, we get different perceptions, different views. Okay, that's pretty important. Good, good. Let's get inside. Let's get inside. Before that, do I have anyone who is certified sitting here? Already certified? Not it, right? This morning I did some success story. Soon you'll get some videos about people who cleared exam says, hey, this is what I did. Okay, let's listen to that. Meantime, do I have someone who is getting the exam in next few days? People getting the exam in next few days. Who's that?
Yes.
Okay, guys, a couple of them there. Let's quickly talk to them. What's happening there towards exam? So I'm going to start. I can see Sarla hands up there. So, oh, in emoji. Siddhartha, I'll go with Sarla, then I come to you. Sarla, what's happening there? When is your exam?
My exam is on Friday, Shri.
That's pretty cool, right? Pretty close. You feel that shivering, sometime little bit worry,
Yeah, I still feel that I don't know so much.
and your brain says, "Can I delay
I
this
can't do
exam?"
it.
It's a very common feel, Sarla, you're going through. But at the same time, have you read through the Agile Practice Guide book already? You done with that?
Yeah, yeah.
Very good, very good. You are confident on Agile topics already.
Yes.
Nice to know. What makes you to feel little fear about the exam? What is
Mock
making you
mock exams.
practice exams? Okay, bad
Yeah,
guy.
practice mock exams.
Okay, so the scores are not as you expect.
Yeah, yeah. Scores are not as I expected. Uh,
Mm. Mm.
it
Okay.
it makes me doubtful about my own concepts.
Okay, okay. So, are we in touch in WhatsApp already?
Yes, Sri, I'm in touch with you.
All right. So, just to check that the last exam score, how it came up for you, if you want to share.
Last exam which I took 60 questions is I got 67 percentage.
That's a decent one. Do you think it's bad or it is moderate?
I don't think it's very good score.
Good, right? Okay. So, what makes you a happy number? What is your happy number?
Maybe 75%.
Mm-hmm. Then let's work for it. If you know that's a happy, then we work for it.
Yeah.
Okay. I know it's easy to say, hard to do. Did you took time to analyze those questions which you took recently?
Yes, yes. I already analyzed the questions.
You did it. You did it.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. One question to you, Sarva. Have you done 180 questions? That is 360, 60, 60.
Yeah, I took it like 2 weeks before, but
Okay.
I'll take it today once
Yeah.
again.
I recommend you to do
Okay.
how many full exams you have done so far already? 180
I
questions?
already took three full exams.
Okay, take one more. The
Okay.
primary reason for taking a full exam is time management. If
Okay.
in if in main exam one problem will shake you is that is your time management,
Okay.
right? It will put a pressure on you. Oh my God, time is running, time is running. Yeah, that's a point. Score part, Sarla, I would tell stay confident. You're good.
Okay.
You are not too bad. You are not too high. You are in the moderate range. You are good.
Okay.
Uh, did I give you some bullet points for your preparation, final minute preparations?
No, not yet.
Noted. Okay, give me a hi
Yeah.
in WhatsApp. I'll give you a few bullet points.
Okay.
Primary focus for the bullet points towards exam, I'll let you know for everyone. You have to give a focus to stakeholder management, give out attention towards a team formation, team Tuckman ladder, and you have to talk about how a team will handle the conflicts related understanding. And then you have
Okay.
to have some learning about agile team, how they perform,
Okay.
why we need an agile team, the why thought process. That's called being agile. Yeah, that
Okay.
thought process. You have to think. I'll give some bullet points. You
Okay.
will work out for next few days along
Okay.
with the full exam.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fantastic. That you will do. Okay, great,
Yeah.
Sarla. That's no, but keep me posted on your WhatsApp. Where are you going?
Okay. Okay. Sure. Sure, Shri.
Stay confident. This exam is all about confidence.
Yeah.
It
Sure.
shakes you. Yeah, it shakes you, but you have to stay confident. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
there.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Sure.
All right,
Okay.
great,
Sure,
great.
Shri.
Thanks, Sarla, for that. Hey, I see Kavi. I say, hey, Kavi, thanks for joining, man. Good to see you here. Yeah,
Hello.
after long time no see, huh?
Yeah.
Hope you had a good sleep. You're better now?
Yeah. I'm okay.
That's nice to know. Good to know. All right. I'm going to take two more people who are taking exams in the next few days. Siddharth, what's the plan there?
Yes. Right. So I have sent you my scores
Yep.
yesterday,
Yep. Yeah.
and I am preparing the things you have suggested, that stakeholder resource and agile test, and
Fantastic.
roles and responsibilities, PMI ethics, and
Mm-hmm.
glossaries I am studying right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Okay.
I can say I am averagely confident,
Hmm.
not too much confident, because every time
Hmm.
I am taking a test and the new concept is popping up, and I'm so, oh my
That's
God.
that's world, you know. That's a world, you know. Whatever you try something, somebody will share something new to you. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. But I would say that Siddharth, you are in a good or better shape than what I see with the more. So if I remember, you have touched sometimes 77%, 73% in your scores.
Yes,
Yeah, which is pretty good. How many full exams you did so far?
two full exam I have given.
Two full exams. Are you planning anything more?
The third I am planning on 24th.
24 you're planning on. Okay, good. And I have given you some bullet points which you have to work out. In that, if I recommend one, open up Agile Practice Guide, read the glossary, the wordings.
Okay.
Yeah. I would recommend you to please do that part because that's pretty important. And the PMI ethics.
Okay.
PMI ethics. This is going to be a bit much easy while you read responsibility, respect, honesty, and fair. Come on, Shri. You want to say this to me? I know this, man. This is what my mom says. Okay, nice. But that's nice to hear. But they've put on your spot in a question. They're putting on your spot, saying that something is happening. They will not explicitly tell it's an ethical problem, but they try to see is your brain works in that order. It's a kind of a psychometric exam. When you say psychometric exam, they test you in an implicit way, not explicit way. So some of the scenarios will make you to think in that order. So I would recommend you to read those PMI ethics, the four of them with a paragraph, and see how this can be applied in project decision making.
Okay.
Yeah, so that will help you. And I have this glossaries ready. And as I gave some bullet points about agile and things, next part is analyzing the question, why some things are going wrong. Okay.
Yes. The in past 180 question that you said PMI ethics question, I have given lot of wrong answers in PMI ethics, but
Oh,
in
okay.
Second, it was improved after your suggestion.
Nice. That's
But
good. That's good.
I find that procurement is one of my major problematic area right now.
Problem area. Okay.
Agile and procurement.
It's understandable, Siddharth, because in corporates, we don't directly involve on vendor management. There is always a filter. There is a third party or there is a team involving. For you, I will give a happiness. In ShriLearning, we get the question paper a bit tougher. We set it a little tough there. When you go to PMI main paper, you will see little less toughness on vendor area. Because the PMI also is aware that vendor area, they're reducing the intensity. So I would say, for example, in the contracting, you have some calculations. In contracting, there is some choosing pattern. Those areas, I don't see questions coming in main exam. So that's okay to be there, but good to learn the contracts, agile way of working in contracts. Yeah.
Thank you.
Fantastic, but we have to connect over the phone call before the exam.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do that. Super. Keep up. Have you taken off from your work a couple of days before the exam?
Yes.
You do. Okay. Don't go to the office Friday evening and Saturday morning write the exam. Don't do that. Yeah, don't do that because your brain needs some focus. Okay. Yes. All right, Siddharth. That's Siddharth. I'm going to talk one more person who is going for exam. Rashid, you're going for exam.
Yeah, I'm going on this Saturday for exam for PMP.
This Saturday?
Yes. Oh, the coming Saturday, 27th.
Oh, yeah, coming. Yeah, I understand. It's 6 days from now. Okay. Very good.
Yeah.
How is your exams preparation?
It's going good. I would say I'm completing my second run of the RETA book. I have few doubts or sometimes when I try to understand few things.
Okay.
I do find that there are gaps in my understanding, like in stakeholder, there is a subtle difference between register as well as what the management plan is. Things like this. So I'm trying to understand those things.
Okay.
Yeah, in terms of mock, I've given 2 mocks right now. Yesterday was one, and few days back I gave mock.
Okay.
I scored 70 plus in both the mocks, 70% plus 127 score
That's a decent score. How is time management?
I was able to do the first one in 3 hours 50 minutes and the second in 3 hours 36 minutes.
That's a good speed, man. You took break in between?
Yeah, I took 10 minutes break.
Okay. With the break, I think it's a very decent time what you did. Maybe you can slow down your time a little bit. Even you can be good in scores also. It will also improve it. But I would say that your timing is good. Your score is also good.
Yeah. So that's the status now. Yeah.
Yeah. I see that. Rashid, I can give some suggestions to you that enough with the reading with the book. Book reading is enough. Now, next few days, you can focus on 60 questions. You have 60 questions a packet. Start taking those questions and take each exam, see the score, see the time, see the analysis. So when I say analysis, pick up some questions which you felt more crazy, note it down and see why that question went wrong, why that question went correct. Both. It's not only wrong. You have to see only why it's right. The logic of right, what the answer says, and your thought process should match.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if you
I'm
can
also
do
doing this for the mock right now.
Very
Most
good.
of the questions, right? Like in case if I have the elimination or something, why
Amazing.
I went with that.
Amazing. Great to know. So do one thing, give me a message in WhatsApp. I believe you should have been in touch with me already. If not, give me a
I'm
message
through
there.
mails, but I'll message you.
Yeah. I take little time to reply on emails because I don't get there. Get me in the WhatsApp, and then I'll give some points for the last day's preparation.
Perfect.
All right, that's good. Rachel, which city you're writing exam?
Pune.
Pune you're writing exam. Okay. Center is close by, far away?
Yeah, close by. 15,
Close
20
by.
minutes.
20 minutes. Okay. I know people in India, you're going to the exams there. I know it's a pretty warm weather there, pretty hot summer. Pretty hot
Yes.
summer. Okay. Be prepared. Sometimes in the centers, they even allow to carry a water bottle with you.
Okay.
So I have a water bottle, which is a transparent water bottle, which knows that you don't drink anything else. Not anything else. Okay, you have to drink only the water. So you can show that some centers allow that because of a heavy high weather. Some people need water every 30-40 minutes. Okay, you can show that, hey, I'm carrying this, they may allow. It depends center to center, but have a bottle with you to show that because you feel more thirst while writing examination, utilize that.
Yeah.
Cool enough. Then let's see if anyone else is getting the exam. You have some questions. I just
Yeah, Shri.
yeah Rahul. Or Rahul, who is that talking to me?
Myself, Anil.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, please go ahead, Anil. Go ahead.
Hi. Yeah, my exam is scheduled on 1st of May, 10 days from now.
Okay.
So today I went for full mark. Unfortunately, the result was not saved. So I'm not able to check the
Man.
results. Yeah.
Do one thing.
So
Check out with the Rahul once.
yeah,
Probably
I
your
did it.
history in history you could able to see that.
I did that, but there was no history, so I have to go for it again. I'm thinking for tonight.
Okay. Okay. I
And
feel bad about it, but it's also an opportunity to say gone is gone. Let's try new.
yeah,
Okay.
and yeah, last time we discussed, I have went through the glossary and PMI ethics and some of the topics which I was lacking,
Mm-hmm.
in some topics it was asking what is the output of that process. So
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
so
Those questions.
so
Those questions, I
yeah.
would say, yes, take a look, but don't stress too much. That kind of question, because that is a bit old model of questions, a process-oriented question. After A, what will happen B? That's a PMBOK 6, PMBOK
Mm,
5 model of questions. In our question bank, we have one or two questions keep popping up like that. It's a question to learn. That's it. Stop there. Don't strain much on it.
yeah, and I'm analyzing the questions and
Okay.
getting some new topics like dot voting. I got to know about dot voting in
Dot
software
voting.
development. So yeah,
Very good. Very good.
these are some new topics I am getting.
Very good.
So
Very good. It's good to
this
learn.
is
Good to learn.
how it is going. Yeah.
Yeah. See, it's not about clearing the exam. It's about how much you learn. What if I clear the exam, but I don't learn anything? And tomorrow I'm going to say in a meeting, I'm a PMP certified, and somebody's asking me something. I'll be looking at this guy. What are you talking here? So it's nice. It's not urgent to clear the exam. It's more about having clarity on what you learn. Yeah. So it's completely fine what you're going through right now. Since May 1st is a day, you have 10 days of time. Utilize this time. Tune
Mm,
your skills. And the last few days of your exam, take off from your work and give
yeah.
attention to some of the key areas given to you.
Okay.
Very good. Keep me posted.
Yeah. Thanks.
Okay, okay. I see Rahul Kumar. What's up there?
Yeah, hi, Shriram. Yeah, so actually, I am in between of that preparation now. So I read the Rita like 2 times. So first time I did it yellow with the yellow markers. I pointed the bullet
Mm-hmm.
points into the group, and in the
Mm-hmm.
second iteration, I am preparing the personal notes as well for the important points. And I
Okay.
read PMBOK 1 time. Okay.
Ah,
Now, like I'm going to for that 60 question, like 60
questions.
questions and like 180 questions, that kind of thing. So
Mm-hmm.
before approaching that one, so I'm setting my target maybe May and June time frame for the exam. I
Mm-hmm.
have not set it. So
Mm.
is it enough 2 times reading of the Rita and one PMBOK and then going for that 60, or what do you suggest
You,
here?
you
Any?
start with 60. I would say start with 60.
Okay.
Give me the scores, what you're doing there. Then I'll let you know what can be done next.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
Yeah, you should have my WhatsApp number. You can directly post the number with your score on the timeline, how long it takes. Then we'll tune from there.
And one more thing I would like to ask, like because when we started in January batch, right? So
Mm-hmm.
I can see couple of like members already cleared the exam, and
Yep.
this is like after that February session, I'm joining for the first time for the question and answer because of my
Mm-hmm.
work priorities and all. So
Mm-hmm.
just wanted to know, is there any change in format or anything like any
Nothing.
news? Nothing. So
No,
everything is
nothing.
on
Nothing.
this. 24 is on the same, whatever the.
Yeah, we are in the same thing. Maybe I have changed my t-shirts and hoodies for the last 6 months. If not, it's same.
Okay.
Maybe it's the same thing, Rahul, for your surprise or for your happiness.
Okay.
PMI don't change a paper for at least 4 years.
Okay.
So this paper started in 2021. So now we are 21 gone, 22 gone, 23 gone. It's in 24. So I'm expecting some announcement in 2025.
Okay. Okay. Then I think
Yeah?
that, yeah.
Because the artificial intelligence has taken more concepts there. And agility, they may go a little more detail going forward. So
Okay.
these two changes I'm expecting in 2025, but it's a long way to go. For
Okay.
now, there's no impact for you. One thing is you are reading Rita 10th, 11th edition. Is that correct?
Yes, Rita 11th and PMBOK 7.
7. Okay. That's more than enough. You read 2 times a book. You read the PMBOK. By now, you're ready to write another book on your own.
Yeah, but all the things like when I'm going through the notes, so basically,
Yeah.
even let's say if I'm reading the scope management, I can
Yeah.
understand that terms, that methodology. But if I read the another chapter, let's say risk and something, and if again go and revisit the scope, everything little bit looks new actually. I mean,
You, of course, of
so
course.
that's how it is. Like basically,
Yeah.
when I'm
Yeah.
like I'm putting my mind like what are the important terms,
Exactly.
terminology for each
Yeah.
topic, so that
Always.
maybe
Always.
cover in that 60 like questions.
Exactly.
I will come to
Exactly.
know where I have to focus and for the things. Yeah.
It's not only now, Rahul, for information. Even when you go to main exam, the day before the main exam, you feel like you forgot everything. In an exam also, you will feel something new. See, management is not something you can memorize and reply back.
Yes,
It's not a
correct.
chemistry, it's not a physics, it's not a mathematics, it's a formula. Every time the terms are a bit new and the concepts are so broad. So your feel is respectable. Yeah, that's how it is. It takes its time. But my request here is possible listen to some of our class recordings
Yes,
or
I'm planning to do that
yeah,
now.
or
Yeah.
have a project for yourself in your mind. For example, your PMP certification is a project, or you are migrating from one city to another city, or nearby there is in your city some work is happening. Take that project, build a story behind the project. When you
Okay.
build a story behind this project and connect what you learn, you may not forget the concepts, or you may start seeing some relation with that.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying it pretty simply easy, but not that easy. It takes time. What I did is I took a white paper and started drawing down. See, I was in a place where there was an airport. I had to cross every day airport and go to my office. Opposite to airport, I had a big open land. There used to be a land. So what I used to think is, what if I come with a big star hotel in front of the hospital, this particular airport, big star hotel. So what I have to do? The government approval, I have to get it. What is the height of construction of the hotel? And what are the benefits? What are the good things I can do? Who will be my lift operating vendor? Who will be this vendor? I'll start thinking all these things, putting in a paper. It started like a stupid. Literally start like a stupid first 1 week, and after 7th and 8th day, I started getting a shape. Now, after that, what happened is when I want to learn things, I just recall what all I did in the this hotel construction. It was pretty easy for me to connect all the subject. I don't want to remember each individually. It's all connected.
Okay.
But it took time. It took the time. So I would say that if you can try that model, if you want to remember, it will stay with you.
Okay. Yeah, sure. I will give it a try. Yeah. Thank you,
Yeah, give it a try. Give it a try.
Thank you.
Fantastic. That's Rahul. I have a few questions to go for, PMI model questions we're going to discuss. Before that, is anyone having any questions towards examination?
Hi, Shriram, Vignesh here.
Hi, is it Dinesh you said?
Vignesh.
Vignesh. Hey, Vignesh, please go ahead.
So I was prepared for the exam, and then I tried mock exam 3 times. I couldn't go above score. I just scored 62%. Majorly, I'm struggling to be with the top on the time. Like I'm rushing for the last moments. That I'm still struggling. I just want to understand. You want me to again go through the subject, and then how I can move forward on this.
So Vignesh, if I observe you, you took a 60 question and you got 62%, and your time management is slow or fast.
Not 60, the full markup.
Full mark you did. Very good. What is the problem with the time management?
Okay, I think the first session, right, the 60 question, I'm not able to complete. I'm just did with 50 for the 90 minutes. Then the next 2 session, I was trying to catch up those. But for last 15 questions, I was being very rushed to give the answer at the last moment. So I'm a little struggling on the time management.
Time management. It's not only you, Vignesh. Surprisingly, everyone has this problem. Time management is a big trouble there, because some questions we tend to read 3 times or 2 times, or sometime in the same question we stay for a long duration. Was it happening for you?
Yeah, particularly on the calculation part, I was staying over there.
Calculation part, okay. And not only calculation. Okay, it's not you, Vignesh, for your information. If 10 people taking exam, at least 7 people have this trouble. Okay, it's a very common. It's very common. There is no one single line to come out of it. There is no silver bullet here, but I can give some suggestions. Maybe we can try it out. The thing is, there are questions which will be super tricky because the wordings are new to you. You have not seen those terminologies. So your brain is trying to interpret what this guy is saying. You're reading a word, your project is going through a spike. Your project is doing this kind of action. A spike is a new word for you. You can't fit in that word in the language and your brain is not processing it. You will read it twice, thrice, still you can't get it. Even if you read 8 times, you won't get it because you don't know the terminology. Without knowing the terminology, even you read 7 times, you won't get it. So on those kind of questions, what to do? On those kinds of questions, you should not spend too much of time. You read it, you don't understand it, it's completely fine. Mark any one answer, A, B, C, D, some answer. Put it for review, move away. Don't stay in that question for after second reading. Even after second reading, your brain cannot process it. It is not your question. In corporate, sometime in management, we go for a discussion. We try to reply back, but doesn't work well. That's not your meeting. It's not a place you have to stand. You have to move away. You have to say, okay, I'm going for coffee. That's it. Go, move away. But if I move like this, will I fail? If you stay there also, it lose your score. If you stay more there, your confidence starts shaking. If I stay in the same question for 5 minutes, and the next question, if I move, still my brain is thinking about the previous question. Your brain cannot come out. We are a human being, right? You can't come out of that question because you stood there for 5 minutes and the pressure starts adding. Oh my goodness, the last 5 minutes. So idea here is, first thing, if you don't understand something, move away. But that's not the end goal here. The end goal is, after practicing, you will analyze those questions. Which are the questions you were not able to solve, struggled? Note down those things in a white paper. I mean, after analysis, you have to read that terminologies. You have to learn that. For example, in an exam, you get 30 terminologies like that, 30. You read that 30 terminologies once, twice. By now in 30, at least 10 terminologies you learned already. Next exam, you'll solve that. This is called analysis. After the exam, you have to do analysis of where I struggled. By understanding that, I'm not expecting 30 terminologies which you don't know. You learn all 30. No, you cannot. You learn only 10. You take next exam. Score little bit improve. Time management little bit improve. Again, you practice another 30 terminologies. You learn 10. For this, another trick here is you have to go to glossary, PMBOK 7th edition. Go to Agile Practice Guide book, the PDF copy or the real book. These 2 books, PMBOK 7th edition and Agile Practice Guide book. If you can see the glossaries, chances are you start getting those keywords. So one is in exam hall, if you don't understand, you move away. Other one is note down the points and you relook at those points. Other one is read the keywords in the glossary every day, 10 words. By now, what would have happened is your confidence level started improving, right? And you start answering better. The last point here is, there is something called decision making, decisiveness. You have to tell to yourself that I am a strong decision person, which means you should take decision at one point. There are human beings where cannot take decision quickly. They take time. If I want to buy a car, I may think 2 months, 3 months, 6 months. If I want to choose a shirt between blue or a green, I keep checking. Because as a human being, you can't stop somewhere. But if you believe yourself, I'm a manager, I'm a decisive person, you will say, I'm a decision maker. That's my answer. That's it. Let me move. That's my answer. Even if it is wrong, that's my answer. Let me move. If you improve the decisiveness also, you may save some time and move better. It depends on your character also. You getting that, Vignesh?
Yeah, I think it resembles what the condition I've been going through during exam. Yeah, sometimes I spend more time in the certain questions, and I lose the confidence that moving forward. Actually,
exactly, man. It's not only exam, Vignesh, in life also something like that.
Yeah. So I was just reading kind of Rita 10. That should be fine, right?
Completely fine. Completely fine. Okay. You can blindly believe Rita. Rita is a very good girl. Okay. But don't tell to your spouse about Rita.
Okay, so I'll focus on the glossary, and then before going for next big markup, I'll try for the 60 questions.
Exactly.
Something try
go
to
small.
improve the timing. Yeah.
Exactly. Like Agile, go small. Go small. I'll repeat the same thing what I said here. Take it. and then mark at least 20, 30 areas you don't know. Try Google it. You don't even open the book. Take that idea, what you don't know in the question, note it down somewhere, and Google it. You read a paragraph. In Google, they give a real good paragraph of what does it mean. Read that Google information. That's sufficient. This is one way. Other way is, if you stay in a question second time, read it at least third time. By third time itself, your brain can't process it. That's not your question. Choose some answer, A, B, C. Sometimes I see many times a C is the correct answer. Choose C, move away. Choose C and just move away to the next question. Mark it for review, move away. Don't stay there.
Fine. Yeah. Thank you.
All right. What I say to Vignesh may map with the sum of us here. Is anyone also feeling that you can utilize some points from there? Yeah, possible. Very good. Before I jump to the question paper, I could see a message from Vandana. Vandana, you're there? I said you to come on the QA session.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How is your time management today?
Hmm. Last 8 to 10 questions are missed from me. Means I am hurry up for the 8 to 10 questions last.
Last 8 to 10 time management is there. So
But time management is good because I take break for 20 minutes in between. So
10, 10, 20, you took break. Okay, break is good. Last 8 question. By any chance you remember first 60 question, how long it would have consumed?
in 60 minutes, I cover 72 questions.
Oh, that's a good speed. That's a good speed. Then why last 8 questions you have to rush?
Because I took break too much in between.
Let me try to understand. Totally your exam is 230 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. Plus 20 minutes break. So it will become 250 minutes. Is that correct?
Yes.
So apart from this 10, 10, 20 minutes break, have you took break somewhere in between? You gave a pass.
No.
Okay. Okay. No,
Some questions are very big and related to undefined methodologies that I don't know. So I'm reading again and again. That got into me.
okay. So will you align with what I discussed now with Vignesh?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any takeaways from there?
Yes, but I just want to take one suggestion from you. I took 10 marks question every day, 60 marks question. Now today I gave a 180 marks question, and I got 40.
Yeah, I saw that.
49%. Yeah.
I saw that. That's a low score now. It is not going to really be happy for you. I know that. It can disturb you, but it's always good. You can come back because I remember your other exams. You did a good job. There is something called a panic mode when you go for a full exam. It happens for some people. That too, when you do a first full exam, people get into panic mode because you have never been on 4 hours on a stretch. You've never been
Yes.
on 4 hours on a stretch. Okay, your brain stops or brain getting frozen mode in between. Somewhere you get frozen. You start only clicking the button. Your brain is not functioning. You are only the hand and mouse is functioning. Right? Your brain starts self-doubting yourself many times. It's a pattern. It happens to a few people. They get into panic mode. In fact, for first 60 question itself, your reading time will be little not good, inconsistent, but at least you read well in the beginning. So it's very common when the night happens. But how to come back is with you. When you say with you, you know where you lagged, the area, subject area. Second one is you also know that why you're getting panic. Somewhere in between, you're losing the grip. That we have to work out. Yeah. So now I'll connect with you in WhatsApp. Let's not put in the public right now. I'll put in the WhatsApp with you to do what to do in the next steps.
Okay.
Yeah. For now, my request here is to take those full exam and start analyzing the gaps. What are the area you struggled that you had noted in a white paper?
Okay.
Yeah. It's highly possible to come back. So how many days you have for a main exam?
My last is July 16.
July 16. But did you book your exam already?
No.
No, you didn't book, right? Okay. Then even now we are in April. Let's do a little more analysis and take another exam in another 1 week of time. Maybe next weekend we'll take another full exam.
Okay.
Until then, we'll do only analysis of the gap. What are the areas I missed it? Why I could not answer that question correctly? We'll understand that key part.
Okay.
Yeah, that will help us to improve. Don't worry, there is always a chance to improve.
Sure.
Fantastic, perfecto. Believe we touched everyone. We'll come back again with some more people who have questions. Now, what we'll do is we'll go for a question paper. Yeah, we'll do that. I have at least 2-3 questions. What I'm going to do is, it's always do as a group activity. You're going to read the question. Here, answering is important. Beyond that, I want you to read a question very carefully because reading itself solves many question straightforward. So take time to read this question, which I'm going to share now. My system is getting ready. Now, the message here is, I don't expect you to be a super perfect answering person, but at least I will be happy if you can read the question carefully and take few seconds. In fact, in the exam, you're going to get 1 minute, 27 seconds per question. At least take 60 seconds to answer a question back. Yeah, let's do this part now. Then we'll analyze this question. I'll also bring some subject knowledge. Look at this question, take a few seconds. Don't use a voice, use only chat box for answering so we don't disturb others. People in the YouTube, you can leave your answers in the comment section. I'm seeing answers coming up. Let me also look out for a YouTube channel if people are writing answers there. Okay, let me check out. Shibangi is giving answers on YouTube. Let me see here also. I have answers of... I'm having a mixed answer here. Oh, wow. It's going to be interesting debate now. Sometimes, you know what, we get all as one answer. This time I got a 3 variation here. I have a A is not there, whereas I have B, I have C, I have D. Wow, man. That's going to be interesting. One thing I can see, no one want to say A. That's a good news in the way. Okay, can someone help me? What is the key terms in this question? Let's not come to the answer now. Let's come to the answer later. One of you can tell me what is the key in this question? What is the situation here? Is it very emergency situation or it is low level? When I say emergency, the project can be stopped. The project can be derailed. Project go out of context, kind of a situation. Do anyone want to answer? What is the situation here?
The emergency situation.
It's an emergency, okay? So which keyword in this question says it's an emergency?
Unexpected natural disaster.
Unexpected natural disaster. Can I say there's a tragedy also, something, a tragedy strikes on a project to restore a bus terminal and modernize the service. So what is the project itself? The project itself, what is the actual project here?
Modernize bus service.
Modernizing,
Modernize
right?
the,
Yeah, restore, project to restore. You're going to restore a bus terminal and modernize the service. You know how big the service is, okay? We don't know how big the bus terminus is. We don't know which country it is. We don't know what the situation here is, but it is an emergency. Very good. Good. Any other keywords we should observe in this question?
Emergency response mode.
Emergency response mode. Very good. The project team watching from a safe of around 250 kilometers away is an emergency response mode. They are responding. Okay, very good. You have to take some action on that. Very good. I would have said something, how to read a question. Okay, let me recall for the benefit of everyone. If you have observed earlier, first thing is we have to observe who is being targeted on this question. So you're going to help me. Who is being targeted in this question? Who is being targeted? Is it a project manager, project team,
Project team.
project itself?
Team.
Okay, it's about the project team. Very good. Project team. So team is responsible to answer for this. Very good. Nice. What is the second point you have to observe here is, I will take a look of the tense of the question. Tense of the question. Is it a past, present, or future? Is it happened, happening? What's happening here?
Past.
Past, present, future.
Past.
Happened.
Has damaged. Past.
What is the last line of the question asking?
Happening.
Future.
Next
Happening.
step.
Okay. So they're asking what you should do next. So I'll park this at tense again. I'll come back here. What is the third one is I talked about intensity. Intensity, I think you all say that it is a high, which can be very emergency situation. Fourth one, I'm pointing as last line of the question. Last line. In last line, who is being targeted is project team, and you see the word next to do. So last line is important. Yes, you have to read it. The tense could be, yes, you rightly said is present tense. Is this correct? Present tense? Yeah, present, isn't it? And plus now the action is going to be for the future. Is it correct? For the future, what is next? Is it happen and it is next? Now, if you're done with this 4 points, chances are you at least understood the problem. But Shri, can I do this in the exam hall? You want me to do like this? You want me to see who is being targeted, what happened to the tense, intensity? It is by your brain already start processing. It is not something you have to count by finger, but it automatically happens. But the point is, the moment you see this, at least you come close to what is happening here. I'm asking for next. What is next? What is next to be done? Okay. So now let's use the elimination technique to see what can be done. For now, I see at least people not chosen A, whereas B, C, D. Let me see the chat window again. In YouTube, I'm seeing some people have used D, and in the chat window, I'm seeing more of C and B. Okay, very good. So can I eliminate A? I want to pull out A. Can someone give me a reason why A doesn't come into picture here? Why A is being eliminated? What would be the reason?
So
Yeah,
natural
it's
disaster has been not
contingency.
considered as a contingency reserve.
Unexpected natural disaster, it's unknown. They
Okay.
might not have considered while preparing that risk register that time. So it's unknown thing that time, yeah.
Okay. Is it by the word unexpected?
Yes, unexpected.
Unexpected. Something unexpected happened. So you have to pull it out. Very good. So you're saying that it is not contingent. So if you're saying this, can someone help me if you read the risk management chapter or in your corporate you worked on risk management? There are two categories of risk. What are they? One is
Known and
Known
unknown.
risk and unknown risk.
okay. Known, unknown. Other one is what is the other one is?
Unknown.
Unknown, unknown. Right? So, Shri, what is this, man? Still, I'm not understanding this word. This is the list of risk which I can note down in a paper called risk register. I can write it down. I can give a money also for this. This is what the risk may happen. Can I say risk is a future anticipation or future expectation or future event may or may not happen? Is this right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right? Something future. Tell some risk in your life which can be a future. Anything could be on your maybe your vehicle needs some service or health need some care. We take health insurance, isn't it? We do something like that. Now, this is a known unknown. And what is unknown? What is unknown? Unknown.
Currently, team have not figured out, have identified that risk. So we don't know.
Exactly. We don't know. It's a blank white paper. Known unknown is we know what may happen, but will it happen? Not sure. I don't know. May. Man, if it is not happening, why the hell you're writing down in a paper? I should, right? Why I should? Because my customer, my stakeholder should know that this risk may happen. I have to be prepared for it. That's called known unknown. If I say unknown unknown, I don't know, man. Anything could happen. Now, in the question, I'm seeing that unexpected natural disaster. You can ask, guys, you are constructing a bus terminal and modernizing. Are you guys so stupid? You don't even know that such a disaster will happen? That's a separate question. We have to go and sit and talk with this team. What's the problem with you guys, man? You should have done it, but unfortunately, this team has not done it. It's an unexpected natural disaster. They didn't tell what kind of natural disaster. Unexpected. It could be even an earthquake. It could be something like something which you can't even expect it to happen there. Okay. Now, thanks for saying that this is not a contingency budget. You cannot utilize something known unknown. It's an unknown unknown. Now, I'll give a pause here. I have answers B, C, and D. People who went with the B, would you like to say why B is a good answer for you? Any one of you?
Hi Shri, Akhil this side.
Yeah, please.
I think management reserve is used for unknown events. So B is the correct answer.
So you feel that it is unknown, this natural disaster.
Yes.
And management reserve comes. So who gives a management reserve? Who will give the fund for it?
Management.
Okay. Let's imagine like this. There is a government who asks X company to do this bus terminal construction. Now, in this, which management will give this management reserve? Is it government will give the management reserve or X company? Anyone
X
can
company.
answer.
X company.
X company. Oh, okay. So you mean the management reserve with this guys? Very good. What about contingency reserve? Who take care of contingency reserve?
It also with X.
Project
Also with management. Project management.
Project management of what? X company or government?
X company.
Oh, okay. Is it? All right. I'm seeing two things here. So what I'm hearing here is a known risk, a risk which is a known, which is taken care by the company who's constructing the bus terminal. And if any management problem happens or any unknown risk happens, that is also taken care by these guys. When both are taken care by this time, then why we need two different way of handling? We could have put everything in one place, right? Do anyone thought about it?
One is at the project level and management reserve is at the organizational level.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a shocker, right? That's a shocker. Okay, that's not the way it works. Okay, I'm going to give you some points now. If some of you not read this earlier, I'll give a point to you. Now, what will happen here is when I know list of risk, okay, these are the known unknown. I know such risk could happen. When the bus or terminal work is happening, I'm expecting some employee get injured. There could be some casualties or supplier don't give the material on time. Some issue can happen. So I will prepare a risk register, and from X company, I will send the risk register to the government. Government will read through this and they argue, debate on some of the risk. And after accepting certain risk, they have to accept the risk. Okay, this risk, we too see that. Then government will fund the risk if in case that happens. That's called contingency reserve. Contingency reserve. So contingency reserve is a reserve which has been negotiated, discussed with both the companies and the government agree that, okay, guys, we see this as a risk. It can be part of the project budget. I will give that money if in case that happens. So in a project budget, including the reserve, which is for the particular risk could happen. It's called contingency reserve. Then what is management reserve, Shri? Now comes a management reserve. In management reserve, there is no document like this. I don't have something called risk register. I don't have anything. It's a blank white paper. Like what you have unexpected situation. I don't have anything here. Now comes the situation. What's the situation? Now X company, the company which is running the project, they say that if in case such unexpected thing come, we will take care. That's called a management reserve. Believing this only, government gave this project to them. When the initial contract getting signed between the companies, the government and the X company would have said that if in future any risk which we didn't list down comes there, we will take care. That's called management reserve. There are some numbers for this. We will learn in part of risk management classes. They say that risk threshold, risk appetite, or they call us a risk management risk. They say that 0.2% of overall budget will use as management reserve. But the message here is the contingency reserve, that is a known risk, is given by the sponsoring company. Here the sponsor is the government. The government as a sponsor says that, okay, guys, if this risk is we discussed already, it comes under contingency reserve. If I don't know such risk will happen and if suddenly pops up, that goes to the company which runs the project. Yeah, two things are here. I know some of you new here. You may learn later this in the classes. But now, putting you on a spot, come back here. Now read the question again. In the question, you have an unexpected natural disaster has happened and you have to take care of it as a project team. Now, I've given an opportunity for you if you want to do another round of answering, a fresh round of answering, A, B, C, D. Which one you will choose? Let's give few seconds. Let's check your chat box again. Fresh answering. Give one more try. I'm going to clear off all. Give one more try. What's your answer? I'm seeing answer coming up there. Okay. B coming up. D coming up. Keep going. I'm seeing in YouTube, Kapila says unknown. No. Okay. Shivang is putting a point in YouTube. Updating risk registers for project team, whereas action is expected from project team. Nice. Okay, I'm seeing answers coming up between B and D here. Okay, so C is going away. Okay, C is going away. I'm seeing A has gone away, and now I'm seeing C is going away. Okay. Now I heard some conversation for B. Is anyone interested to talk why D is a good answer? Why this looks a good answer? People who went with the D.
Since it's an emergency disaster, B option will be the right one than the updating engaging a stakeholder for risk response because of the unexpected emergency one. So activated manage.
Are you talking for a B or are you talking for D?
B. I'm talking for B.
B. Okay, very good. I think we heard about it. Thanks for giving the points again. I appreciate that. I want to hear from somebody who said D. Ayaz or Anil, why you thought D is a good answer?
So something has happened and we need to assess what is the situation. So after that, we can go for whether we need management reserve or we have the budget. Whether what are the what is the situation there? So we need to assess them and then prepare response so that we can move ahead with the management reserve of contingency. If we can see for the what we can go for yeah, sorry.
Okay, I hear your point. Okay, thanks Anil for that. Ayaz, what is your point there?
So I focus mainly here on the word an unexpected natural disaster. This is the first one, and second one, project team watching from a safe location, 250 kilometers away, and like considering that this is unknown. So before spending some budgets, there should be collaborative decision between stakeholders and everybody. So this is my view.
I like the point of collaboration where Anil and you pointing out. But the question here is engage stakeholders to develop a risk response. So do you think still this is a risk or it's already happened issue? Is it a risk already? Risk means a future anticipation. Do you think it's yet to happen or happened?
Oh yeah, it has happened. Yeah, this is now no more risk. Yeah, I agree.
It's happened, right? So if it has happened, then the answer D says develop a risk response. Risk response means you're developing something which will happen in future. But I think we crossed it already, isn't it?
Yeah, I agree.
So, yeah. So Anil and Ayaz or anyone who think for D is a good answer. Yeah, I like the way you want to collaborate. I like the thought process, but no, it's not a risk. If something has happened already, it's happened. When something happens, it's an issue. You have to take an action for it. The action here is going to activate the management reserve, which means you have to pull out the money. You have to pull out the money. Look at the answer here now for the B. All right, for the people who waited so far, let's see the answer here. This risk, once it occurs, it's no longer a risk, it's an issue. It's happened. Now, okay, it requires action from people. So neither updating the risk register nor developing a response is going to help right now. Then what to do? The project team's job is to determine what action to take, because the question is what the team has to do next, what they have to do next. Okay. The situation is unexpected and was neither planned. The moment you see unexpected, neither planned, it goes to management reserve. So the contingency budget is used for addressing expected problems. This is what I said, contingency part. This is part of your class. Somewhere we spoke about expected and unexpected risk. Okay, if some of you remember that. Do anyone attended the risk management class where you have seen the something called cost aggregation? We start putting all the costs together and we show something called unexpected, that is management reserve and contingency reserve. Have you attended this part of class?
Yes.
That's a long back story, right? Sometimes we don't remember it. Okay, great. So if you remember that, well and good. If you want to collect more information on this, I would expect you to go to risk management chapter. In risk management chapter, read what is management reserve, what is contingency reserve. There are different classes below this. Even if you go to Google, if you type management reserve versus contingency reserve, you get a paragraph of message. Read that and also read from project management perspective, because it's a very generic terminology. If you read from project management perspective, how these reserves are fund to get released, how these reserves are managed, if you understand that, chances are your answering ability will improve. But here, the point here is you should know the key terminologies: unknown, unknown, known, unknown, contingency reserve, management reserve, risk threshold, risk appetite, risk trigger, issue log, risk register. These are terms. The more you know the terms, better you read the question better. If not a question, if you see that per terminology there, you take time to read the question. You read second time, you read third time. So that's a way it happens. Was it good question? Shall we go for one more if you have energy? How is it for you?
Yes.
Yeah, good.
Good job. Like the people who are discussing here, you have that energy. Let's go one more. Let's go one more. Here it is, another question. Take time, read carefully, give your answers. By the way, for the people in the YouTube, you can release your answers in the chat box. Okay, I got few answers. Would expect everyone to try your best. It's completely fine, even if the wrong answer happens there. Give a shot. People in the YouTube, let me see what's your answer there. Okay, I'm seeing a few more answers coming up. I appreciate that. So I'm seeing again this time some variation in the answers. I'm seeing C, I'm seeing B happening more. Okay. All right, let's see what could be a good answer. Good answer. Okay. Now, question to people here. This being an agile question, you will be watching out what this question is trying to ask from me. Is it asking agile concepts? Are they asking for a being agile or doing agile? In agile, primarily you will work out on two things. One is being agile, doing agile. Doing agile could be of a ceremonies on a daily meetings, clearing the blockers, delivering something to the customer. Yeah, those are doing agile. When it comes to being agile, the thought process of coming out of a fear of failure, coming out of the having the psychological safety and feeling customer oriented or feeling customer is pretty important kind of a thought process. Now, one of you can help me. What is a key term in this question? Or who is being targeted in this question? Let's start from there. Who is being targeted in this question?
Team lead.
Team lead.
Team lead is being targeted. Very good. Team lead is targeted. Okay. I think that's what says in the last line also. Is this correct?
Yeah.
Team lead is being targeted. Okay. Is a project going well or there is any trouble?
Project itself going well.
Went well, but the conversation.
It's not clear from the question whether the project going well or not. It might be yes or no.
Yes or no? Okay. RS says it's confusing there, not clear. Is it good or bad? I too heard some people say it's going good. What made you to say it's going good?
Work is on schedule and quality checks are met.
Ah, okay. Okay, Ayaz, do you see this point? The work is on schedule, it's going on time, and quality check is going well.
Yes, I see. Yeah.
Can you consider this as project okay, or we are in trouble still?
So, team lead being anxious, it is a bit strange.
Okay. Yeah, that's a point, right? That's a point. Okay, that's a point. But the project, as per numbers, are good. At least to the numbers, isn't it? If I open the board says, hey, the team is delivering maybe all the features or the stories to be delivered. And quality-wise, user acceptance testing is met. It's going well. Then what could be the problem? Why this guy is so anxious? We don't know. What should the team lead do? What should this guy has to do? Okay, now the question should target to solve the project problem or people problem or individual problem. What problem are you going to solve here?
The team
individual problem. Team lead problem.
Team lead problem. Team lead problem. So we are not going to solve anything on a sprint, anything on deliverable, anything on quality, anything on user story, anything on the feature. We are not going to do anything on that. It's going to be some person is or her way of working or something there, not in the deliverable, isn't it? Okay. Any thoughts on this? If that is clear, now help me to eliminate at least one or two answers here. Which one you feel now this doesn't make sense? I want to remove it out. A, B, C, D.
A.
Yes.
A.
B.
Okay, let's start with A. Assume everything is fine and let the team continue working. Okay, this should be eliminated.
Eliminated.
Is it? Okay, I'm striking out for as few people said A is out. What about the other one to be pulled out?
D.
D. Yeah. Tell the team you're anxious, feeling anxious about their work. Okay, expressing that you are feeling anxious.
Not good.
Not
put
good.
Pressure on them.
Put pressure on them. Oh yeah, I think that makes a point, right? You don't want to put them into pressure when the team is not doing well. In fact, you can see that they do well in under pressure. Okay. Okay, I know some of you are saying D is a good answer. I can see that D is a good answer. I can see Arumugam, Akhil. I'm also seeing that it can be eliminated. I'm also saying that's a good answer. So people who said good answer, why you thought it's a good answer? Do you think it won't put a pressure on the people?
Since they usually perform under time pressure,
okay.
so we can directly discuss with the team that they are feeling anxious, since it's not about the sprint or anything
Okay.
about it.
Since we know that they can do better, so you try the pressure there. Okay. 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 All right. I'm not striking
the
out.
second point is like the team is normally perform well under time pressure. They have given a statement clearly.
Okay.
So we can directly tell the team that you're feeling anxious about this one. So what?
Okay. 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 I got that. I'll keep that answer open. I'm not closing it out. Now let's go to the answer, which.
Sorry. Adding to that, but this is transparency within team. So, as a team lead, need to be transparent within a team, so that he can express what he's feeling about the progress.
But you're telling about their work, but they have done the job already.
Yeah. But even though they are discussing something, right, like conversations, like secretive, something like it's not going one side that metric says yes, we are on schedule and target met, but other side they're discussing within them, within a team.
Okay, okay. They're talking something secret. We don't know what they're talking, right?
Yes. Yeah.
But maybe project, maybe non-project. We don't know what these guys are talking. Okay, so you think that. All right. Now let's target some more answers here. I see many went with some went with the B, some went with C. Why some of you thought C is a good answer?
I think now the lead doesn't know, like he feel anxious, but then there are certain observation he has, so he feel anxious, but the performance is good. So it's better to make the people to talk about what they feel about the sprint and ask the people to come out of things. So I felt that C should be right option to ask the people to report about that.
Ask everyone to give a quick report. You want them to give a quick report. How they think the sprint is going at the next stand-up. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Will it open too much of conversation? Do you think people question back, hey, when you feel anxious, why should I, man? Why should I spend the time to explain you? It's your problem. Is it so? I'm not feeling anxious. I'm comfortable with my team. My job is going well. Bit tricky there. All right. Then let's see the good answer right away. Let's go and watch out what's the right answer. The right answer goes to B. She, really? Really? Are you sure? Yeah. Think about any other recent changes or reasons that could be the cause of these anxious. Think about who have to think about. Who has to do this job? This person has to think about. If the data shows a positive signs that work is on track and are feeling anxious or unsure, then it's a good idea to trust your instinct. Something could be happening outside of the project, and your awareness of it might be causing concerns. Okay, I'm sure this is a very valid point. I agree that you're anxious, maybe something outside the project. Try to identify the cause of your anxiety on your own without spreading worry or alerting the team about it. Assuming everything is fine would be all right, but without some introspection to analyze the context of the project, your anxiety might affect the team. This is the point someone said in the room now. It may affect the team. Team morale will be disturbed. I like the way you all feeling transparency. I like the way you want to keep it. Transparency is good, but again here, without context, you bring some anxiety. Chances are people don't know what to do. So chances are a little more investigation, then you bring that could be a little more informative. If not, team will not get the feel of why I'm listening this person. If this happens twice or thrice in the team, in the meetings, they feel that this person brings a message without any meaning. So next time they may not even want to listen to you, right? So yes, anxiety should be addressed, but what is the information behind that? Just anxiety will not help. So they here they're trying to say that, yes, bring it up, but first do the investigation. This is what we talk about emotional intelligence. You remember that? First, you do the self-analysis and then you go for the public. You do analysis of what's happening there, and with that, you bring the information. Tricky question. How many of you thought B is a good answer already? But you are holding between C and D. Is it it?
I was confused with A. So,
You confused A. Okay,
yeah.
okay. I'm seeing some of you in YouTube has already marked B as a good answer. That's nice. Good to see. Good to see that. I know it's a bit tricky one. It's this kind of what to say that people-oriented question is tricky to judge. Yeah. You have energy for one more question for the day?
Yes.
One
Yes.
question for the day?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. One last question for the day. Let's hit it. Here we go. It's a bit tricky question. I would say that you have to be cautious on answering this question. Huh? Think a lot. I'm giving a few more seconds as you can answer. People in YouTube. All right, then let's start this discussion for the day. For the last question for the day. Wow, a lot of D coming up, man. The last few seconds, I got a lot of D. In YouTube also, I'm seeing people getting with the D there. How come D is becoming more prominent answer? How D becomes a more best answer? Let's see that. Question. What's the question thought here? Straight to the question, we'll see what's asked here. Let's see some of the key terms in the question. A company that manufactures and sells plastic containers is working on their latest product catalog. They're working on a catalog. Okay. To comply with the European laws, the photographers in the children's product section should not consist of more than 20% images of candy and processed foods. There is a rules, the law compliance, and should consist of at least 80% images of fruits and vegetables. Looks nice, right? They should be done actually. As the project team reviews the photographs before the final printing, they identify one photograph that clearly does not comply with the law. The whole paragraph explanation is something has not met the law. Very good. Now what to do? What to do? Which activity was a project team performing? Okay, is it a past tense, present tense, or future tense? Which activity the team is performing during the catalog review up to this?
Present.
Present or little past happened,
Sorry.
right? Which activity should they perform? This is in the future. I think it says future. One is in the past, what they have done or doing right now, or what should be done later. To avoid this issue from repeating. One, what they did, one, what they have to do. So now you have to look at the answers. Before looking at these answers, first you should have a clarity of quality management. Only then this answer can be go better. Okay, Shri, I read this, man, very clear. This is a very happening scenario in the market. Somebody has to comply with the compliance law, but they didn't do that. Okay. So question is not about, do I need to fire them? Do I need to kill them? Do I need to redo the work? That's not the question. Question is asking what team have done, whatever it did, what that does mean. As per management, what does it mean? What is the terminology? PMI want to know the terminology from you. What activity should they perform in the future? That is an action. Which activity was project team performing during the catalog review? They're asking here the terminology. The next half of the question is what they should do. Now I'm seeing answers are more of D, and some people also have a different answer like A or C is also there. Now let's see, as majority go with the D. One of you can pick up and tell that why D was a good answer. There was a good answer. I'm seeing also a B in the YouTube. Okay. So why D looks a good answer? D for maybe Denmark, D for dog. Why D looks a good answer? Any one of you? One of you.
Because it complies with the
Uh-huh.
agile terminologies.
Terminology is very good. Agile terminology. Do you mean it's agile terminology? Are you sure?
Yeah, quality, inspection, auditing.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. You think it's agile terminology or general project management terminologies?
Yeah, both.
General.
Uh-huh. Very good. Very good. So what I'm hearing here is there is something called quality assurance. If you heard about it, have you heard about quality assurance? And there is something called quality control. Have you all
Yes.
heard about it? Yeah. So for betterment of everyone, what I do is I'll bring up the picture before I show this answer here. Okay. I'm going to take a couple of minutes to show something to you. I should have something with me to share with you. Give me a few sec. So if you have worked in quality or heard about quality, I'm sure you should have gone through these terminologies. Okay. By now, you should see the screen what I'm sharing. Are you getting the screen what I'm sharing now? Are you?
Yes.
If you are getting this, look at this. Let know in this which one you are familiar with. In which terms are you familiar?
Quality control.
All three.
Quality assurance.
All three, right? In your company, you have something called quality management, or we call as quality department, or sometimes we use the word TQM, total quality management, right? We use it. Now, what happened is below this, we have something called quality assurance and quality control. Now, the big question is what is quality assurance and what is quality control? Now, in quality assurance, what we do is we constantly set the clear process to be followed. Process to be followed in my company. I will constantly check how can I improve the best way of testing the quality, verifying the quality, make sure the quality standards are well correctly followed. So we work on improving this process constantly, and we do this by introducing audit. We do audit to check, is my company following right standards? Am I following the Six Sigma standard? Am I following TQMX, some format in my company? Am I following ISO standards? So quality assurance is checking out is this process is rightly set. This is more of a prevention. Yeah, we want to prevent it, right? Prevent it. We constantly do that. Quality assurance. So what do you do in quality control? What do you do in quality control? In quality control, you actually test it. This is a place you test the results to check is it really going well. We use it using inspection. So inspection is all about checking the test scenarios, situations, robotic process, automation, manual testing. You test it. You quality control. You check. You check, is it A equal to A, apple to apple checking will happen. Is this both happening in your corporate? There is a team which works on improving the process. There is a team works on testing the product. Is it happening? Yeah, these two happens, right? Now, before I go to the question again, I'll show you one more point. A quality assurance, you can check out something here. A quality assurance is a proactive way to improve a better process. A quality assurance will be of a reactive way. When it's a reactive way, you test it. You make sure that you check it out. You inspect it. Yeah. You do the verification, automatic testing, product sampling. You have a people who to test it out, right? Look for defects. I think this is what we do. And here we do a process improvement. How can we make a better process out of it? But Shri, is it for agile or non-agile? It could be any management model. But an agile is so nice, it's all blended. It's all mixed inside the way we work every day. But in a very plan-driven model of project where we have a systematic approach, constantly they keep improving the quality assurance. New process keep on brought in. They put your team into training program. They introduce a new way of working. They do root cause analysis to understand where there is a problem. And this all work together, hand in hand. Yeah, hand in hand. So now, when quality assurance and quality control work together, the output is going to be the quality product. The product starts coming out. Okay. Shri, after sharing this, what you wanted me to know? What do you have to do right now? Now you're going to see the question. Now I'm going to ask the people who said D is a good answer. I'm sure we're going to get a good answer out of it. Okay. Let's go to the question. Where is the question? Doom, 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 doom. I believe I have that. I believe I have that. Where's my question? Where's my question? Okay, here it is. Here it is. Now, the people who said D is a good answer, just check with you again. Okay, when you gave D as a good answer, do you think this is what running in your mind when you said inspection and auditing? Is it what running in your mind? Now, you help me in this question, what is inspection and what is auditing happening? Where is inspection and audit happening?
Inspection is quality control.
As a project team reviews photographs.
There you go. There you go. The project team reviews, isn't it? The project team reviews the photography. Very good. Very good. Well said. Well said. Okay. So are we also constantly auditing the process improvement here?
Yeah. To prevent, avoid the repeated issues. So we are doing audit.
That is cool. So what is this quality improvement methods for future? So if I divide this question into two, which activity was a project team performing during the catalog review? What they did? I think for catalog review, you are saying this portion. Is it correct?
Yeah,
And
inspection and
which
auditing.
they perform in the future.
Yeah. To avoid future to repeated issue, they're doing improvements, called improvements.
There you go. Fantastic. Fantastic. Good. That's a good job, right? The last question went very well because it's a most tricky question with a lot of content, but the main key on this question is the last line. If I've said this in the classes, I would always say that be watchful on reading the last line of the question because the last line is asking something, whereas the whole paragraph explained is something else. So now in the last line, they're asking what has been done, what should be done. When you understood what has been done, chances are what should be done also get more clear. Okay, looking at the time as we are to jump to another class. So first thing, it was a good one. Was it a good one today? You learned something?
Yeah.
You got something? Yeah. Am I expert today? No. Little bit you're learning. Yeah, day by day, day by day. All right. First thing is, thanks for all joining here. This is a Sunday prayers. We do every Sunday. You can come, listen. Even after you're clearing PMP, you can come upskill your knowledge. Yeah, that's also good for you. And this program is to make you to feel confident towards examination, not shake your confidence. But see, all three answers are wrong, man. How do you feel now? I'll be more confident. It's okay. At least we understood how to look at the question. I could have given a very simple question and pamper you, but if I do that, I'm the most bad guy in the world. I can give a one-line question and you answer better. You go, I'm happy. Yay, I did correct. But that's a bad thing I should do with you. I want to do that. The purpose is to make you to think how a question look like, right? That's what it is. Also, the first half of the program, you heard from the people who are preparing for the examination. I'm sure that would have given some eye-opening points for you for your preparation. Yeah. Okay, before we sign off, is there any points to be shared by someone here? So, Kavi, how is it going for you? You're preparing some questions paper exam today or tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're doing that, right? So keep me posted. Keep me posted on your scores and time management. I'm sure. I think today it would have been a little more interesting for you. You met with a few more people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice to know.
Still, I have problem with time management.
But today, Kavi, you understood it's not your problem. It's international problem.
Yeah.
It's
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, yeah, it's an international problem. Don't worry. So we're all together. Let's work together. One point I keep saying that for this exam preparation, it's not a tough exam. It only tests your confidence level. So as you face it bold, as you face with the focus, I'm sure you can achieve it. It is not at all tough exam. It's a very simple exam. Only the focus is important. So as I was pointing out, prepare, read the question, analyze the question. If you don't understand the concepts, note down in the paper and read those topics from Google. If not, also, you can listen to some people in the group, talk to them. They may have some idea in the WhatsApp groups and other area, talk to them. Yeah. Or reach out to me. I'll be happy to help you. Now, keep moving forward. People who have further questions, you can directly reach out to me, WhatsApp or email. You know how to reach out. We have Rahul Gupta, who will also guide you. I would like to see you all success with a great growth in your career. Keep doing that. Let's meet up again on the next Sunday prayer on next Sunday. Catch you all. Have a great weekend. See you. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Shri. Bye.
Bye.